piece
Oh
of it off and
no,
there's
you
only half
collect
of it
those
left.
too? Oh, you're further along than I am.
I'm further along the Janet
Further
train.
along the Janet train. Hi, and welcome to Not According to Plan, because somewhere along the way, our childhood dreams met the real world. I'm Jen,
I'm Victoria.
and we are sisters who are 14 years apart. Welcome! Welcome, welcome,
Yay!
welcome.
I've missed you so much.
Yes, the podcast has been on hiatus for several months.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's
But
counting?
Jennifer, you had the most amazing idea to do it this way. Switch it up a little bit. Bring
Yep.
it back.
Yep, bring it back.
Bring it around town, as SpongeBob would say.
Around town, back to YouTube, so we can, reach more people. And I think the video, I just like looking at my sister when I talk to her. So.
I love looking at my sister. I love your headband, by the way.
Thank you. I got it at Walmart for like $1.
Hey, you know what?
The best addition to
who would
my
know?
wardrobe that I got.
It's funny when I was getting dressed for this. It's a podcast, right? A blog? No, we're doing
It's a podcast.
It's a podcast. I said, I feel like I'm getting ready for a first date. But you know what's really cool about us is that we don't have stylists. We're our own stylists.
Yes.
We're our own makeup artists.
Yes.
Exactly. So you know what? Thank you, Walmart.
Thank you, Walmart, very much. And Target when my money's right.
That's all you need. Yes, Target.
Target when my money's looking good. Yeah.
Right, when the money's right. I like that.
When money's right. Today, we thought we were going to talk about rearranging. I have rearranged my cabin. If you watch my other channel, you would know that it was a little different before.
Tell the story. Like what happened, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I live in like a residential treatment facility, and I have staff that are with me, and I get used to them, and I grow to love and care for them, and they grow to love and care for me. And two of them just left, like literally at the same time. Yeah, they are great. And they left, just to do other things in their life. And so I was like feeling my new staff came in, who turned out to be a staff that worked with me years ago. Serendipity. Talk about that.
You're kidding. Where?
Yeah. That worked with me here. She came back the same week my other staff left. It was like seamless.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Like you're rearranging, actually.
Yeah. Rearranging with people, and I rearranged my house, and I actually did get that futon from Walmart too. I was there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was there with Brittany, my other staff, and she's a little more strict than
I didn't even know they had furniture.
Oh yeah, they have furniture, and it's not the best, but it's like
That's nice.
Yeah. So I was walking down the aisle, and she's like, Jen,
worked.
that's not going in my car. And I said, come on. And she's like, no. So she said, you're going to have to order it online, because it was like this big, huge box. And she was just like, no, she loves her car.
Oh, yeah.
So I ordered it online, which was greater because I was able to get a different color gray. But then I ended up, once I got the futon, I was like, you know what? I need to rearrange my whole life, my whole humble abode. So I moved my desk.
Sometimes you just need it. Yeah.
I got rid of some stuff. I got rearranged everything, and I just feel refreshed and renewed. And I don't know, it just does something when you rearrange. You don't always have to get new things. Yes, I did get the new futon, so I'm kind of contradicting myself.
Right.
But a lot of the times, it's just about rearranging what you've already got.
Well, that's so true. We talked about it a little bit, although for those of you who hadn't heard our podcast before, one of our big things is we don't discuss ahead of time all the details of our talk. We want everything to be just spontaneous and fun for us, even more fun for you. So we just kind of decide on a topic relevant to maybe what happened that day or during the week. So that being said, we were talking about rearranging, but I didn't know all the nuances of what was happening in your life in terms of staff leaving, staff coming, all of that, especially I think right now with COVID and everything, it all goes together. Yeah. We've had to look at lives a different way than we would have looked at it before.
Yeah.
I was even saying I live on the North Shore and going through Gloucester now that they've got, everywhere does now, tables outside. I'm thinking, why didn't they do that before? Yeah. It's just a different perspective now.
Right. That's
You
so
were saying
true.
you felt the feng shui in your room too feel
Yeah.
different, like you
Yep.
felt creative again.
Yeah. I was like, I had all this room, like from the movie Step Brothers. We have so much room for activities now. When they make the
Oh
bunk
my,
beds.
I feel Yeah, I feel that way when I clean out a drawer.
Oh,
Even all of a
love
sudden, I
it.
feel like so much has been lifted, and I'm working downstairs on my cellar trying to, I had moved in here during a very stressful time, and I just had boxes of things I just put in boxes to
Yeah.
get here. But now I'm starting to not completely sort through because sometimes it's overwhelming,
Yeah.
but just kind of rearranging, putting things in appropriate places. But if you even just start with a drawer, because we talked a little bit about how we're becoming mom.
We're still becoming mom. It's inevitable. I thought I was gonna avoid it and I was gonna ride the cool train all the way through, but
Of course. Then you realize being mom is cool.
it's cool. Yeah. So now I'm always like when I tell I used to tell Brittany she mumbles, and I don't think she mumbles. I think I'm just not hearing her. And then
Losing the consonants. That's what mom would say.
yeah, yeah. She's like, it's not me. You kids just talk too fast. You mumble.
That's true, though. That is true.
And then I had a drawer full of strings, like really nice strings, because mom gets very excited when she gets like a nice shoelace or a strap or something comes in a box. She will save that in a
It's so
drawer.
true.
And we'll be doing something, trying to put something. She says, oh, go in the drawer in my closet,
Drawer.
the third one down, and there's a string. It's blue. It will be perfect for this,
Yes. It's so true. I did my junk drawer, which was junky for 3 years, and the kids loved it. I loved it because you just never knew what you were gonna find in there. It's
Yeah.
kinda like, what was it? So Let's Make a Deal. They would say, "Oh, if you have a" mom
Yeah.
would win because you have a blue string and a bobby pin from 1964. I've got that.
I got that. Yes. Oh my goodness.
But I found that I have a little, like, glass bowl in the junk drawer now that's all nice and cleaned out, that I have string in there. Rubber bands are
Yes.
really good.
Rubber bands are great.
The little plastic tab that comes on the bread, as long as you don't break one piece
Oh
of it off and
no,
there's
you
only half
collect
of it
those
left.
too? Oh, you're further along than I am.
I'm further along the Janet
Further along
train.
the Janet train. Love you, Mom.
That's hilarious. Love you. We love you the
Because
most.
even if I don't tell her that
We
we
have to
made
have
this
her
YouTube
on one
channel,
day.
I know. But even if I don't tell her I made this YouTube channel, she's gonna find it. She's gonna say, "Oh, it just popped on my
She
screen. I don't
always
know
does.
how it did." I was like, "Mom, you searched it. There's
But
just no way."
she had her caregiver searching to look up Google. But it's the best. So I have the string, like you talked about, but I don't think I'm as far down the road with the string as you are.
I'm
But
bad with
I
the string and the
definitely have
cardboard. The cardboard. I was
the
saying, "Oh, this is a
cardboard
nice
is
piece of
really
cardboard," and I had like a stack of it. And then one day I was like, "What am I doing?" And I threw it all away.
doing.
And I felt
But
guilty,
then
like
you
I
need
needed
it.
to admit it to Mom or something. And I got rid of cardboard.
How many of you out there are doing the same
Same
thing? And now
thing.
you can feel okay. Hello, my name is Victoria Msumba, and I am turning into
It's my
just
mother.
like is it the Geico commercials that are hilarious about turning into your parents?
Yes. Oh, I
And he has
love that.
classes.
Yeah, and he has classes.
Nobody wants to know your
And
name.
they, and they teach you how to use like Facebook and Instagram and stuff.
Yes.
Great.
Am I hashtagging? It does sound like me half the time.
Yeah, very becoming mom. And my
But
last thing about becoming mom was when Brittany was here. She used to put stuff in the trash like on top, like so it won't close. So instead of
oh,
emptying the trash and
yes.
putting a new bag, she would just shove stuff on
Yes.
top. And I would be like, Brittany, come here. Does this make any sense? And I was like, oh my god.
That's mom and
That's mom,
dad.
exactly. And
Dad
dad.
would say,
He would
"Let me
call you
show
to
you
the
how to
scene.
do this."
Yes, he would call you over.
To
He'd ask you
to
if
the
it makes
scene is right.
sense. Yeah, does
Makes
this make
sense.
sense? And then he would say, "Let me show
Let me
you."
show you. You. Yeah. And you had to stand there for the
You had
lesson.
to stay there for the whole tutorial.
The whole tutorial. And you know what? Now that you're saying it, I think I say that to my
Yeah.
boys all the
Does this
time.
make
Like,
sense?
this
It's
is,
my new
and I
thing.
mumble it. Mumbling is key that you're becoming your parents, because we used to hear daddy downstairs
Yeah,
mumbling. Does
mumbling.
this make any sense?
This doesn't make
This
any
doesn't make any sense at
sense.
all. Who would do this? That's me now. I'm downstairs mumbling. Who would
Who
do
do
this? This
this?
doesn't make any sense.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, what say? He would say your genealogy is your biology, which
Okay.
is, I'm sorry, your biology is your biography, which is so brilliant. I've said this so many times, every time I get it right. He was saying that what is in you, in your DNA, becomes how you are.
Yeah.
It's your story.
Yep.
Just think about all these things that are genetically kind of just in us, even though we've observed them,
Yeah.
but they're genetically part of us to behave the same
Right.
way. That's why
We're
it's
already
the right thing.
we already have the genes, and then we observe the behavior, and the genes and the
Yes.
behavior link up.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
you are
Make us
your
behave
parents.
little things. So just we'll finish up that story. So I was at mom's this week and I was talking about, Mom, you'd be so proud of me. My drawers all organized. She said, well, I have to tell you that my caregivers love coming to see me because they can find anything at my house because it's so organized. I can tell them just what you said, Jennifer, and I didn't say it while you were saying it, that she said, I can tell them, just go in there and it's the second drawer down on the left-hand side. And if they come and they tell me that they can't find
She
it, I
says, "Oh
tell
no,
them,
no, no, no,
look
no!
again.
Look again."
No, 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 no. See?
Me with the
Exactly.
wrapping paper every year.
Exactly.
She's like, "It's under the bed on
Yes.
the right hand side." I'm like, "No, it's not there." She says,
Yes.
"You didn't
I said,
look."
look, that's exactly what I say all the time. You didn't look. Use those big brown eyes of yours. Look again.
Love you, Mom.
Oh my gosh. We love you. See, we're still scared.
So scared. She's gonna be. I was on
We're a
my
little
computer
scared.
and it just popped up, and you were talking about me.
I didn't think that was very nice at all.
Love you, Mom.
Love you so much. I'm scared.
That's awesome.
But talking about that's so fun. Talking about rearranging and everything too. I said it to you briefly today, but we can talk about a little bit, is my seller's regret. So when I get in those moods where I'm just going to rearrange and, get rid of things, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's all great stuff.
Yeah.
But I sold these 2 chairs that had just been kind of way outside to get money to be able to buy a little patio set for me and the boys. I sold it to a woman, so lovely. She said, oh, these would be great. I'm an interior designer. And inside I'm thinking, oh no,
Wait, there's something
maybe
here.
there's something she sees that maybe it's thousands of dollars stuck in
Yeah.
there. Anyway, I said, send me pictures. I was sure that whatever I had bought new, Jen, they looked so beautiful. I was so mad. I said, I have seller's regret. But then I thought they were meant to go to her. That was,
Become what they
and she
were.
put a new spin, exactly, a new perspective on them. She gave them a new life
Mm-hmm.
where I don't know, do you get that feeling that furniture can be happy or sad too? Kind of
Yeah.
takes on
Yeah, my
what's
last
been
IKEA
happening,
couch was very sad.
It's a very
It
sad.
made me sad.
Oh my God. Sometimes it's just taking everything off of the bureau
Mm-hmm.
and putting the same stuff back on. But maybe, they have shows about that where they use your own stuff
To
and people
redecorate your
walk back
house?
in, right? On HGTV and it looks beautiful. They can't believe it's their own stuff.
Wow. Yeah, and you have a lot of crap. Like if you go through your stuff, most
Yes.
people you have a lot
Yes.
of stuff, but yeah, I don't know, something about making something new again from something old. I don't know. I
Yeah.
made myself new again from something that was
You made
worn out,
yourself new
beat
again.
down,
Oh God.
and
Yes.
trampled on, and I got back up, and I
Yeah.
was like, it wasn't like overnight, like some sort of revelation you would see like in the movie,
Right.
but over
And it took
time,
work.
it took work, but over time I
Yeah.
started seeing I had value to give, and I was like, wait a minute. And then
And valuable.
valuable, and I started
When everybody was showing you weren't,
was showing me I weren't, acting like I, treating me like I
didn't
wasn't,
count.
acting shocked when
Hmm.
I could like define a simple word or spell a
Yeah, put
word,
two words
They were
together.
like, "Oh,
Yeah.
good
Hmm.
job," It's like,
Good for you.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
"Ooh,
No.
okay, let me show you." And then I
Hmm.
did.
I know. I used to think to myself these last few years, I would say easily, and you know the story, but
Mhm.
really from 2009, 10, 11 to today, even that I started to feel not anymore, but like this, those country fairs, they have those wizened apple dolls that they wizen all up and they make a doll out of.
No.
Like,
Sounds
clovers on.
terrifying.
Have you ever seen that? So they take like an
No.
apple and they let it like shrink up and like all the juice goes out of it and all the moisture
And
and
then
it
they
just
make a
becomes this kind of
doll?
like, yeah,
That's terrifying. I'm sorry you
it's
saw
usually
that.
next, well, and it's usually next to the candy apples. You can, but I started feeling like that's my perception of how I looked to the outside world because that's how I felt inside, like every bit of life, like you felt taken out of you.
Yeah.
But there's that tiny, tiny piece inside of you that, and you, I'm meaning everyone, that we wouldn't give up.
Mhm. It's in there.
That we wouldn't give up. It's in there. Everybody has it in there.
Mhm. It's a little spark.
It's easy to feel like you don't.
I called it like hiding it. I hid it in my bones. Like I hid those parts of myself in my
Oh,
bones, so they could, they upset me. They made me cry. They all those things. But inside my bones, I hid like the most precious parts of myself. And I was like, okay, I
for
will reveal.
protection.
Yeah, and I'll reveal this when it's time.
Me too.
I'm not gonna let them crush these parts of me. And I just kind of shut down like halfway, like
Yeah,
just
that's
went.
protection. You have to sometimes
Yeah, like I went through the motions
regroup,
of surviving what I had to
living.
survive and
Yep,
living.
me too.
And in my mind though, I was like, I will show you.
Hmm.
I will show you, or I will show
Absolutely.
myself. And I will do the things that I was meant to do. And so,
Because here's the thing too, even when, and you're so right, and I always get emotional when you talk about. I hate the phrase "your journey." I don't know why.
I
I'm
can't
just so
stand it.
tired. I
Thank
want to
you.
come up with
Thank you. I
something
can't
new.
stand it. It's my journey. It's a
Right? I'm
journey.
not the only one.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
so
can't stand
tired of
it.
that.
It's
No,
cliche.
I
It's so
can't stand it. So
cliche.
well, it's so cliche, but just hearing what you've been through, um, I get very emotional because people don't even know the nth of it.
Yeah.
Um, but it's so important, I've learned, to come out on the other side, not for anybody else,
But for,
because those people
yeah.
that made you, yeah, feel that way are still going to deny it,
Mm-hmm.
or be despicable to you and not care and
Right.
just say, "Ugh, well, now she's doing whatever
Yeah.
it is." Do it for you.
Yeah.
Do it for you. Is there any way, is it Dandelion?
Yeah.
That you wrote? Is there any way we can, like, say goodbye with that
Yeah, we
today,
could say
or
I could play us out. I could play it
could you
live.
play us out with that? 'Cause I think that is perfect for what we're talking about, if you don't mind. I don't
I
wanna put
don't
you on the
mind.
spot.
Got my guitar over there.
And let's do it, and, I hope everybody tunes back in again. We're here not to preach to you, just to tell you what we've been through. Leave us some comments, let us know if you have any topics you'd like us to talk about.
Yeah.
If
Are
you
we
like the
still
way
gonna
we
have a
kind of
good
approach
time?
it.
Even if we
We are
get no
always gonna have a
comments. We're always gonna
because
have
we
a
love
good
each other
time.
so much.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we got mom
That's what's gotten us
stories.
through. We got mom stories for days.
Dad stories for days. So
Oh, for days.
yeah.
But, for all of you that hopefully are listening, Jennifer is going to play us out with an incredibly, I think, powerful, beautiful song that I hope that any of you are going through anything that, you feel like you need some support. Know that even though we don't know you individually, we know you certainly in our hearts. So, I love you, sissy.
I love you
I
too.
love you, sissy,
The rule
and we
is
will
you
be
have to
back sometime this week.
yeah, and you have to sing with me, Vic.
We'll get there. Yeah, I gotta learn the songs better. Let's do a duet sometime. I'll do, like, a background for you sometime.
Can you just sing the la la? You know the la 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 la. I'm gonna sing it as a ballad.
La 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 la.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
sing
sing it
us a
as a
ballad.
ballad.
Beautiful. And you guys are in for a treat.
Can you hear that?
I can.
I know I've got a crooked smile and my feet turn out when I walk. I know I always have a stain on my shirt and my S's sound funny when I talk. I know I tend to repeat myself, but would it count if I only said it once? I wrote this song so I could see myself in the verse and the chorus, and it goes like la la la, I'm a dandelion weed. La 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 la, they don't want me on the green. La la
Keep
la
going,
la,
baby.
yeah, they don't want me on the green. But yeah, I come back every spring. A dandelion in a rose-filled world. I'm a dress-wearing tomboy kind of girl. Got my own way of being and I like to smile. So if you wanna laugh, let's hang a while. Like my oatmeal cold and my coffee hot. I get angry fast, but I forgive a lot. Gave my heart to God in 2004. I don't tend to dwell on the past anymore. La la la, yeah, I'm a dandelion weed. La la la, I paint an orange yellow scene. La 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 la, yeah, they don't want me on the green. But yeah, I come back every spring. Can't get rid of me. Yeah.
Nothing more to say. Beautiful.
We tune in next time, guys. We can't wait to have you. Hearts.
Love you.
Love you.